Hello and welcome back to the YouTube channel all about me, JK's Magician and Children's Entertainer, and welcome to another video. As we all know, we're in a bit of uncertain times at the moment due to this current lockdown. We're stuck indoors, we can't really do much, and I thought this would be a perfect time to learn a brand new skill. And I thought what I'd do is I would do some of my circus skills, but teach you how to do them just like I could do in my circus workshops. So let's find out what we're learning today. So today we're going to be adding ball number 3 into our 3-ball cascade. So hopefully by now you've watched last week's video. If you haven't, make sure you do click up here. I will pop the link up so you can watch it. It's really important that you watch that video before you watch this one, so you can learn how to do 2 balls before we add ball number 3. Now this is where it gets a little bit more complicated to explain over video, but I'm sure if you keep watching you will understand it. So what we're going to do is grab your 3 balls or your bean bags or whatever you decided to learn to juggle with, and let's get ready. So I'm going to have ball number 1 in my right hand like last week, ball number 2 in my left hand just like last week, or if you are the other way around, do swap the balls over, so whichever hand is dominant, ball number 1 is in your most dominant hand, and ball number 3 is going to be in my right hand as well, and I'm going to hold it between my ring finger and my little finger against my palm just there, and then ball number 1 is going to be held between my thumb, my first finger and my middle finger. That means you're going to throw it and without letting go of ball number 3. Ball number 2 is going to be loose in my left hand ready to throw, and just for a little while all you're going to do is do exactly what you done last week with balls 1 and 2. Throw ball number 1 up to the top of the triangle and back down, and as soon as ball number 1 starts to drop, throw ball number 2 underneath. Don't worry about throwing the 3rd ball just yet, so you can go 1, 2. This is just to get used to having ball number 3 in your hand, and then reverse it. So ball number 1 back up to the top from your left hand, and then ball number 2 back up to the top from your right hand. 1, 2. Do that around 10 times from both hands. Seems like a long process, but juggling isn't learned overnight. It takes a long time to learn, but it's a great skill once you've got it. Now, let's add 3 balls. So what's going to happen is, you're going to start like we have been already, with ball number 1 going up into the air. As soon as that starts to drop, ball number 2 is going to go underneath that, up to the top of the triangle. And as soon as number 2 starts to drop, ball number 3 is going to go underneath ball number 2. Do you remember last week how ball number 2 went under number 1? We're doing the same thing again, just with 3 balls. So it's 1, 2, 3. So once again, ball number 1 goes up to the top, like this. As it starts to drop, ball number 2 is going to go underneath ball number 1, and as that starts to drop down, ball number 3 is going to go underneath ball number 2. So it's the same process we have been doing as before, as each ball goes underneath. This is called a basic cascade. So I'll come a little bit closer to the camera so you can see. So once again, ball number 1, ball number 2, ball number 3. Ball number 1 goes up to the top and down. As soon as that starts to come down, ball number 2 goes underneath. Exactly what we learned last week. Now, as soon as ball number 2 starts to come down, remember, ball number 3 goes underneath. So 1, 2, 3. Once again, watch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep doing it from the same hand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you want to keep them balls at a consistent height, because there's no point throwing one really high, one really low, because you're just going to put the pattern out and you're going to be really difficult to learn. So all at a consistent height. So once you've mastered it from your right hand or your dominant hand, you then need to learn it from the other hand. So 1, 2, 3. Practice this for a couple of days. Only do 1, 2, 3 catches and throws. Now remember, when you are practicing, practice over your beds or over a sofa. That way, when you do drop the balls, and trust me, you will drop them, you don't have to keep bending down to pick those up. Now we're going to do the same process from your less dominant hand. So for me, it's my left hand. So ball number 1 is held between the thumb, the first finger and the middle finger, and ball number 3 is held between my ring finger and my little finger against the palm, and ball number 2 is in my right hand. And we're going to do that the same thing. Ball number 1 goes up, starts to drop, ball number 2 goes up underneath, starts to drop, ball number 3 goes up underneath ball number 2. Exactly the same process. And again, you need to practice this for a couple of days as well, from your least dominant hand. 1, 2, 3. If it helps to count, 1, 2, 3. That's perfect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, a good way of knowing if you are throwing the balls at consistent height is throw the balls like you would and let them drop on the floor, and you should be able to hear a consistent bang on the floor from each ball. You might not be able to hear it because the microphone might not pick up on the floor, but listen, that is a consistent bang on the floor just there. So once again, listen again. Listen, that was not, they weren't quite consistent, that went like that time. Now, you've already mastered by now, hopefully, doing 3 balls just once. That is just called a flash, basically. 1, 2, 3. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to try and go for 4 throws. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ball number 1 up, ball number 2 up, ball number 3 up, and ball number 1 will now be in your left hand or your least dominant hand. That's going to go underneath ball number 1. So again, 1, 2, 3. Now before you catch ball number 3, you're going to throw ball number 1 back underneath ball number 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. Count it like that. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. So you're doing 4 throws and 4 catches. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Practice that for a couple of days as well. Now, you need to practice doing that from your left hand as well. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Now we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So the same process. Ball number 1 goes up. As it starts to drop, ball number 2 goes underneath. And as that starts to drop, ball number 3 goes underneath number 2. As that one starts to drop, ball number 1 goes underneath number 3. As that starts to drop, ball number 2 goes underneath ball number 1. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's what we're going to count. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So we're not trying to do 3 balls continuous just yet. We're building up to it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now, you can do it with your right hand, do it in your left dominant hand. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now we're going to try and do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do 6 throws and 6 catches. So you should be back to having 2 balls in your dominant hand and 1 ball in your weaker hand. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, practice this for a couple of days. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And practice it in your left dominant hand. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that is basically how you do a basic 3-ball cascade. Now what you need to do now is, instead of going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, stop, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, continuous. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that is basically how you do a basic 3-ball cascade. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this little bit of juggling. Tune in next week where we do learn a brand new circus skill. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button that looks like this and the notification bell. Check out the Facebook page, JK's Magician and Children's Entertainer, and the website www.jksmagician.co.uk. Until next week, have a magical one and stay safe.